Fast Track Auto Mall, Cleveland's hottest deals on wheels.
And here's another reason to take a look at this Lexus RX350. We are 1,171 below the market. I know, maybe again you're thinking 10,690, but you could be paying 13, and then 13 plus tax. Might as well call it 14. So, would you like 10,690 or would you like 14?
Hey, it's Mike with Fast Track Auto Mall, and today we're covering a nice little gem. We got a 2013 Lexus RX350 F Sport all-wheel drive. She has got 175,000 miles on her. I'm going to show you something in a minute if that scares you, because there's no need to be scared with this vehicle. Parking sensors on the back. Nice tint package, but still legal. Have your turn signals on the outer mirrors. Tires are in good condition. All in all, a well-maintained Lexus. So we got her up and running and opened up. Let's take a look under the hood, see what we're playing with. Right here, a little bit to the right, bring her up. The struts could use a replacement. It goes down by itself. Normally it stays. Okay, that is a low point, but I think the engine is a high point. Battery under here. Lots of magic plastic shielding. You don't even know what's going on. It's like they want to keep their trade secrets. Anyways, a little bit easy access. Get the windshield wiper fluid. Get to your fluids there. Engine coolant. So, good. And let's just listen to her run. Done. Let's take a look at the front tires here. Great tread, long term, good. Nothing you got to think about. So look at the side panels here. Nice chrome accents above and below. What do we got? We got some parking. We got some lane sensors there. Nice. Key. I like that they still use a key. I'm gonna put a key under it and pop off a thing and get. Who cares? It's dumb. A key is fine. You know what I mean? You get yourself locked out of a car, and now you need like a jumper battery pack hooked up to the side of the door. It's crazy. It's unnecessary. Anyways, let's take a look. I like the three-tone setup here. We got some black, we got some wood, we got some brown, we got some leather. Open her up. Throw it on in. And so we got auto on all the windows. We'll deal with all this stuff later. As I go inside, power on the seats, lumbar, recline, power on the steering wheel. So that's nice. Let's keep looking. Again, a nice little tint package for the back. Nothing you got to worry about. Cup holder there. We'll bring the seats down when I do this later on. Got some nice cargo compartments back there. AC for everybody. Rear tires are clean. Nice space in the back without the seats even being down. Bring the seats down, you have quite a bit. We'll see what's going on with the sound system. But you have power here. Pull to pull the seats forward, so that's easy. That's both sides. A little light back here so you can see what's going on if it's dark. And let's take a look. We got some, we got Matt's cargo liner here if you want to, there's the hooks for it you need. And what do we got under here? We got a whole bunch of stuff. All right, let's see. If I bring her up, we got the tire under here. Perfect. All right. And you get a little Lexus medical bag. You never know. Anyways, safety goes down automatically. So, camera. All right, we'll come back to her in a little bit. Rear parking sensors, or so whacking anything with this. Looking nice. Let's take a look over here. that's a flaw that I saw. But I looked online. The whole back seat assembly, you can get it for like $410 if you were to do it. Whatever. At least I found that on eBay. Not that we're going to do it, but you could find it. You could do it, or you can have somebody do the upholstery, or you could just leave it because it's not that bad. Anyways, your call. Keep looking nice. And full power on the passenger seat. And you got a little compartment back there. A little side action there. We'll take a look at everything on the inside. But really, I mean, we've seen the flaws. We've seen the good and bad. The good far outweighs the bad. Perfection, Lexus. I think for what it is, you're in a great position. Let's take a look in the inside. Let's close her up and we will start checking out the inside. Let's start here with the driver's door. So again, one touch auto, all windows. It's a large savings of your life and time. So that's one to keep in mind. We got 3-stage memory seating. That takes care of the steering wheel as well. Look at that. Your own personal robot chair assistant. So anyways, you just hold this to set, and then once that beeps, you bring that in. So that's that. Let's take a look at the power on the seat. I mean, obviously we know that it's working because the robot did it, but if you wanted to do it, there we go. Look at that. Recline, nice. Little lumbar if you got the bifida. There we go. And let's bring her back, because we're gonna check out the inside. Let's see. This is for fun. Now, I pushed a button in the back, didn't want to go up. Let's see what happens when I push this. Okay, look at that. Taking a look further in, what do we got? So we got illumination controls, BSM, there's your warnings, your magic beeps every time somebody gets close to you. Your power on the steering, bring her back, down, up, in, out, great. There we go, right? And let's take a look again at the mirrors. So, look at this fanciness. You just push this button. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that. Amazing. I've never seen nothing like it. It's classy. All right, let's open her up and let's see what's going on. So, we'll just push, here, then the light lights up. Everything's moving. I just did a Jeep Renegade recently, and this thing, the motor moves much better, and you don't hear it starving for like life. It's like clicking, it's like trying, God, it's nothing on this, smooth, clean, better, built. And that's life, it got different qualities, different setups, right? Speaking of which, all right, we'll just push that. We'll see what's going on, and success. Let's bring this up. 179, 114. And I'm going to show you something again. I would not fear this number. Now, so, I want to highlight why you would get a 2013 Lexus RX350 with 170,000 miles. So let's just take a look here. Don't get me wrong, you could get a Lexus, a 2010 with 330,000 miles on it for $39. But let's just look at these numbers. 330, 302, 300, 285, and it's crazy, but let's look. Wow, it's still working. It's still completely functional at 242, and that's why you should get a 2013 Lexus RX350, because I have this many that are still in existence in 2010, moving up to 2013 right now. Look at these. They're not exploded, blown out, anything. They are still in existence. 195, 194, 330, 201. I mean, find another car that exists for this long and keeps in order. Try it.
Let me know.
Should you do maintenance to a vehicle? Yeah. If you don't know how to do maintenance to the vehicle, nor do you plan to, what does it matter if you get a new car? You'll drive it right off a cliff. So keep that one in mind, but I will show you why you would want this. Got our navigation system. And I call this the digital Ouija board because when you move it, depending on where you want, okay, fine, it goes around through the system, but depending on the setting, and I go here to an area, a little vibration on the control, you can click here, it's really easy. I mean, you go place of interest, I need to get some gas, I want to go eat a cheeseburger, and every time you move in position, it stops you, it lets you know. So I call this the electric Ouija board. Let's go dining. Let's go get a cheeseburger. Okay, I want to go dining. Yes, and let's go find local places of interest. Look at that, Mom's right across the street. You go get yourself a gyro omelet. Anyways, you want to go Subway? Great, look at that. Let's go back. Let's click the menu. I mean, I like this little Master Blaster thing in terms of ease of use and just, I don't know, feel of control, Lexus. You know what I mean? It's pretty nice. So, got all sorts of stuff here. Everything from climate to media, radio, all from this thing. To me, it's easier than like a Ford. You know, when you have the Ford banger, you know, you got each corner and I got to go to a menu, sub-menu, whatever. This thing, move it around, push the button, click menu to go back to the root, boom, boom. It's easy. You know what I mean? So, that's that. I like it. And then you can push this one shot for the map voice to kick in or not kick in. And there you go. That'll be for zoom. Once you're in the navigation, like if we go to destination and we just go, let's go home. Okay, calculating a route. So you see I can push up and down to like zoom in to where I'm at. So it's a nice little digital map. Anyways, enough of covering the fancy robot navigation system. Let's turn on the radio. What do we got? Let's put the radio on. All right. Yeah. I would like to go. I like this, right? Just immediately go to what you want. All right. So again, you know, look at it. I mean, anyways, you know, 2013. This thing beats things that are 2024. So let's keep going. Bring it up. You got media. We have other things. We'll take a look at it in a minute. Let's take a look at other stuff. Heated and cooled seats, both working. We'll bring it dead center, right? So you just go this way for heat and this way for cool. We'll bring our center, double center. So we got a four-wheel lock done. Traction control off, you know, and you could peel with this thing. This thing's got a lot of juice. Let's turn the AC on. As we do, we see the menu accounts for it. If I hold the button, you know, for temperature, it kicks up pretty quick. Not bad, all right. And let's see what's going on. Let's bring it, when we push the mode button, that changes it there so you can see what's going on. You got your rear defrost and your front for the, you know, for that, all right. And you just got straight shot auto, which you can kick in your settings. And let's see, we got a CD. We got a multi-disc CD. All right, good. If you would like to load all them CDs, great. You have, you know, gated shifter. I like a gated shifter, and you have electronic stick shift. That part's nice. Here you have a lockable glove box. We'll push that, and it's pretty big, so good amount. All the base manuals are here and everything, so you can learn. There's quite a bit too. You got home link, so you can hook it up to the garage pretty quick. You got your open and close for the rear as well. Let's see. And you got a nice sunroof. One touch. All right. Pretty good all in all. And let's look in the center. If you would like to charge something, you got it. And there's your USB. There's your power. Little tray to hold stuff. Let's take a look in the back. All right, moving on to the back seats. Do a quick check, right? Good. Also auto, right? So you don't do that goofy stuff. This one guy gets auto, nobody else gets auto, you know, whatever. Goofy type of selling point. air curtain, airbags all around, side column, top. So, you know, if you did get, God forbid, get into an accident, this thing's going off like an airbag marshmallow. Real nice room back here. Look at this. You got a road flare. Ooh, I just want to use that for fun. Anyways, maybe later. All right, let's push. We got some cup holders, all right? But I like the cut on that as it goes. That's kind of cool too. And let's take a look. I mean, we can do the pull from the back as well to show, but just quick one shot, lock in place, flat with the end of it, no goofiness. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. This guy opens up if you want to put some storage in there. You got your air controls there as well. Lights in the back for everybody if they want it. And let's take a look. Let's bring them both down and let's get the chance to see what kind of full storage we got if we want. Now this one was kind of a little slow, but all right, hey, you know, you get to see it, right? Now, let's see what I'm doing wrong here. If I push it twice, or if I push it once and hold it, nope. Now there's a little button to the right, but I don't know what it does. What does it do? There's like two of them. Whatever. You know what? It's not a Herculean effort to lift a tailgate. They just sell it as some magical feature. So anyways, that's a pretty good room, right? It's not bad. Maybe a fridge, you know, right? Maybe two. Maybe two. All right, we'll close it. Here's your camera. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go back to the front. We're gonna test that. All right, so anyways, we've seen enough of the back. Let's test the driver's side. We already tested the driver's side. Let's test the passenger side seat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, it raises up. 6, good. And the recline, check. Lumbar, come on. Let's bring her. I bring her back. It's always hard, you know, to see on the camera with lumbar, but it's working. Windows up. One touch. Lock them out. Done. You know, car's on, right? All right, and let's go around real quick. Let's do the backup camera because I'm pretty sure she's predictive. Again, we're talking like 2013, you know, not 2024. They show you all these magical things, try to sell them like they're $1 million. This was being done 10 years ago by Lexus. And we back up. It's yelling at me because I got the driver door open. Let's see. Done. Back up a little. So we have the parking sensors, and let's see what else is going on. Can I do anything with this setting-wise? Just want to see something. Go back to the main menu, right? Let's go to setup. Vehicle. Maintenance. Look at this. I mean, honestly, this should be a base system in every single car. If everybody is doing magical computers in cars, right? Why exactly don't they have the entirety of the service schedule for a vehicle in here to let you know what's going on? I know you're having an epileptic seizure, sorry. But, you know, tire rotation, everything. You want a reminder? Look at that. Give me a reminder, you know? I mean, I think that's just smart. They should have done it across the board, you know? But it's Lexus. So that is about it for her. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's magic modes and the steering wheel controls work. Yeah, speaking of which, let's just do it and be done, right? Back. All right. AutoZone. I like these guys. AutoZone's good, guys. We get a lot of parts from them. Let's see what's going on. Let's go back to the radio. All right. Okay. And then we can go up and down in station and all that good stuff. Let's go to FM. I really like this little Ouija board control thing. So let's go up and down. Fine. You know, we got the Ouija control and we got this going through the presets. Fine, right? Country. Okay, so that's done. You got push button, and let's highlight this at the end. Should have done this in the beginning. You got 2 keys, both proximity, so, you know, being able to start the car, keep the keys in your pocket, open her up, get her going. Rear windshield wiper, last one on the way out. She is working. Let's try a little windshield wiper fluid. All right, let's see, what do we got to do? She's going to, and there we go. All right, across the board. Last thing, I just want to highlight, you know, again, one touch close.
Want to highlight this again? One touch close. Hey. And there we go. Just want to highlight this. I know it's going crazy, right? But there is a car next to me, and there's something in the back, so it literally shows the light of where and what is coming close to you. So we're both close to the back and to the side.